Simon, defeat at Leyton Orient this afternoon, but certainly a lot of positives to take away from our performance.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought for large parts we looked a really good team. We got back to being close to our identity in terms of more pace in the team, more fluidity, more passing. We just lacked a little bit of end product on the day and in both boxes.
The goals conceded came with almost the first and last kicks of the game. In between that, you mentioned the chances. We had two good ones through Fewless, and we certainly went toe-to-toe with the league leaders this afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. We caused them a lot of problems. I think at 1-0 down after a couple of minutes, you could be forgiven for thinking, with their support behind them, that it was going to be a very difficult afternoon. But I never thought that was the case. They've got some really talented players that are worth a few $100,000, some of them. But we competed toe-to-toe in terms of the football and in terms of the slick passing, and we caused them a lot of problems. And yeah, we're guilty of missing chances today. But on another occasion, we could have come out with at least a point.
You mentioned the fans today. There was over 6,000 here. I think that's the biggest crowd Town have played in front of at any point in a 105-year history. Is that another sign of the stature of the teams we're competing against and the level we're at now?
It's a sign of the stature that we are as a club now, and we can stop being starry-eyed for a minute and just going, actually, we're competing for a reason because of the progression of the club, both on and off the pitch, and we have to handle that expectation now, as I think we did today. But keep moving forward. It's not a time yet to reflect and think, wow, great job done by everyone. We were in the top 10 for all the season. We're excited about the challenge of Monday's game and driving home the advantage that we have at the minute with the points in hand, and moving forward, and let's keep competing against the top teams.
On to Monday's game, Gates and I believe are still in with a chance. Given there was so much at stake, does it almost make Monday's game like a playoff game now?
Yeah, well, if you like, but it's a home game that we have to perform better than we did in our last game against Boreham Wood. Be a good passing game. They're an excellent team. I've seen them compete really well against Fylde recently. We're very unlucky not to at least get a point. But Monday's Monday. I said there's so many positives. As you started out the interview, we've got good players playing well, and it looks as though they've turned a corner, and we can look forward to an exciting game.
Thank you.
Cheers.